Hey everyone, it's Jeff from ID10T Garage. In this series, we're building a 1969 Mustang sports roof for the Hot Rod Power Tour 2022. In this episode, we're going to get the rear suspension installed. We're going to go ahead and remove the driver's side quarter panel and get it ready for the new sheet metal. And then we're going to show you a nice little surprise. So you better stay tuned. Let's get to it.
In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stop.
Alright everybody, we're going to talk about these rear leaf springs and how I like to put them in. So, for me, I'm going to get down here and try to show you what I got working with. I've got the rear part of it in first. Now that's with these shackles. And what I like to do is I put this rear section in first with these nuts on the outside. Because usually on the inside you're going to have your exhaust system. And it's really hard, especially when you have the exhaust system in, to get these in. Because you're usually having to twist these and move these around. Because you have to angle them in and you really don't have room. So you have to get this bushing in, angle it in a little bit to get that top part in, and then get this here on the bottom part. Now, if you put the back, or technically the front of the leaf in first, you're not going to be able to twist this leaf spring at all. So I usually start here at the back, go to the front bolts, and then start putting everything that's lined up on the axle end. Which, yet again, you're also lining those up with these little spots. That gets you your center line with your hole in your rear. Vice versa, the same thing on the bottom. That'll go with the hole on your U-bolt bracket and shock mount. So, alright, well, I'm gonna get to it. I've got everything lined up. My pinholes, my shocks are mounted. Everything's loosely put in. And the reason behind that is you do not want to actually torque spec everything until you've got load on the suspension. So you want to put your wheels on and drop the rear end, put it on the ground, and then tighten everything up. Once you do that, it'll still settle some, but everything should be good to go. Well, I told you guys we were going to have a surprise. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. 1969 351 Windsor block. We've got a set of Edelbrock aluminum heads, a small cam, aluminum intake manifold on there. A couple other little things. Got an 89 AOD. I've already went ahead and removed the shifter linkage. We've got an adapter, so I removed the stock stuff by cutting this bolt out. This shifter linkage will allow me to use my stock shifter. And then I rewired the actual neutral safety switch and backup lights to use the stock harness. Got to get some electrical tape on here just to shore this up and then clean it up a little bit. Still a lot of stuff to do with it. I've got to get, you know, all my pulleys and everything ready, get a distributor. But hopefully before long, we'll be shoving this bad boy in. Ooh, upgrades. Alright, we're back out here again, getting ready to get some more work done. Now, I recorded a lot of stuff yesterday, cutting out the driver's side quarter panel, but all that footage has been lost. So, we're going to do a quick review of that. That way you guys can see where we stand before we get to work today. So as you can see, I've cut all that of the quarter down. Got most of everything off the bottom of the rocker or the top of the rocker. I've got to get this all pulled all out and all these spot welds cleaned up. I've got to get to the lead seam and get it worked and get all these spot welds out. So that's what we're going to start working on today. So time to get to it. Well, we got it all out. It was a pain. This was really fighting me, like really fighting me. Someone added some extra welds here and there, and they weren't the standard spot weld areas. So it really was a pain. I've got to get the lip out right here on the pillar. I also have to finish removing this. I just cut it along the edge, so I have to cut all that out, you know, clean that up. But other than that, we're almost to the point where we'll be able to fit the actual quarter on. But whew, a lot of work, a lot of weld, a lot of pain in my butt. So it's going to be a night. We'll see you guys again. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning into this week's episode. It was a little bit of a daunting task to get it done with the road trip to go get that nice little surprise and everything involved. I didn't get as much time in the garage as I would have liked, But we did get the rear suspension installed and that driver's side quarter panel mostly removed. So that's a good week regardless. Now, make sure to tune in next week when we start trying to get this new metal fit. We're going to have to get a lot of work done there and see where we go. But as always, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Yet again, let me know. In the meantime, peace.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping out.